My name's Kevin Steed. Subscribe to Heel Steven on YouTube.com, or I'll come to your house and ruin your life.
What is up, wrestling world? It's your boy Heel Steven. I am back with a new video. I know it's been a while since there's been any activity on my channel except live streams, but I did promise you guys that I was gonna be more active on this channel. So here I am, yes. So this will be your WrestleMania 31 prediction video. And I know I've said in the past that I normally don't do prediction videos. Reason being because I feel like everyone does the same concept. They come on a camera or they do a voiceover video like I'm doing right now, and they tell you who's gonna win. Oh, he's gonna win, or he's gonna lose, or she's gonna win, or she's gonna lose. And it's always the same shit. There's no originality with it. However, because it's WrestleMania, I decided to make an exception, but I decided not to do this alone. So with that being said, I brought in someone that's gonna help me with this prediction video. Someone that's been with me, along this YouTube journey, if you will, since day one. He is literally the other half of this dynamic duo. Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans from all over the world, bro, introduce yourself.
Yep, I'm NonLegitWrestling. Been here since day one, so it's only, fitting to do a WrestleMania hype video or predictions.
Throw 'em, my brother. Boom. Yeah, we're actually via Skype video, which you guys can't see, but you can hear us. But it is what it is. So, bro, are you excited for WrestleMania 31? It's literally like, 2 weeks from now, or Sunday, if you will, on the WWE Network.
That's a tough one. I can't say I'm excited. I gotta be honest. I mean, there is a couple matches that could be good, but my excitement level is not that, it's not high, unfortunately.
I feel you. Like, for me, it is like every year, before, like, you would always have that excitement for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like, 2 weeks from before it, whatever it may be, you'd be excited, like, oh my god, it's finally here, I cannot wait, I cannot wait, I can't wait. Hell, every WrestleMania, I call out from work, because it's a big deal for me. It's like the World Cup, the Super Bowl of pro wrestling, right? The biggest, event of the year, if you will.
Right.
And I don't know, but this year, it just hasn't felt that way. Granted, yes, it's a spectacle, WrestleMania, the biggest, spectacle of the year, whatever you want to be, but it's just not that exciting, I don't know what it is, like, maybe it's the match card, like, let's be real, the match card itself, some of these matches don't look bad on paper. Like, yeah, it may look bad on paper to an extent, like, there's some matches that I do look forward to, but it's just like, I'm not that thrilled, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the match card doesn't even look that good itself. But some of the matches, we probably should have seen before, Mania 31, but yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, so exactly. So we're looking at this card right now. There's 8 matches here. Mind you, we're doing this literally, 2 weeks before Mania. So this could definitely change. It could. Never say never with WWE. Hell, they can throw you a match literally on the go-home show of WrestleMania on Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So don't be surprised, okay? Anywho, we're gonna go with this card through Wikipedia, alright? So, we're gonna work away from the bottom, as we think might be the first match, but hopefully it's not, from what I'm looking at right now, all the way to the top, number 1 being the main event. Okay? So the first match I see here is Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins in a singles match. Now, here is my take with this match. I feel like it could be a very good match, but at the same time, it's like, last Monday on Raw, depending when you're seeing this video, ladies and gentlemen, it's like, what's the point of this if you already showed us that Randy Orton destroyed Seth Rollins? You know what I mean? And despite the fact that even the week after, you try to have a match with these two, it's like, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I think, Orton's gonna make Rollins like $1 million, and vice versa. But it's like, if anything here, in a perfect world, I would say Seth Rollins should go over, in my personal opinion. But at the same time, they're gonna have Randy win. What do you think, bro?
You think so?
Here's my thing. I think because they want to show that super RKO. RKO out of nowhere, right? RKO out of nowhere. Especially at WrestleMania, right? RKO out of nowhere. Like, Raw's about to do that fucking stomp. He leaps from the top rope, and out of nowhere, bam! He hits him.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Like I said, yeah, like just like you said, like Randy Orton basically got his revenge on Raw, and there shouldn't really be a match because Orton just did his thing, but there's gonna be a match anyway. Orton and Rollins definitely could be a good match. I don't think it should open the show. It's been main eventing Raw segments. It shouldn't be opening the show. But I see what you're calling. Only way I see Seth, if Seth Rollins does lose, I think he'll cash in either that night or the next night. But if he wins, that's even better. But I think they won't have him lose and just bury him, like just forget about him completely. So it's kind of hard, but it's hard. I think Rollins does need a Mania win to me, but I feel like they're going to give it to Orton too. Because
Randy Orton too, think about it, right?
Yeah. He lost, 2 Manias already, 29 and 30. Did he lose? What did he do in 28? WrestleMania 28.
He beat Kane. He beat Demon Kane.
See, that's how forgettable that was. So yeah, he lost 2 straight Manias.
Excuse me there, but I do agree, yes.
Can't lose 3 straight Manias for Randy Orton.
Again, if it's not the first match, I definitely see this being the 3rd match on the card.
Yeah, mid-card at least.
Exactly. Now, the next match I see here, granted, I'm going by the order of Wikipedia from the bottom to the top.
Yeah, I don't like that order.
Neither do I. Especially the next one coming up. The Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. Now, I said this numerous times, whether it be here on a video on the Heel Steven show, which is here on this channel, or on the Team Heel podcast. Every Friday at 11:30 on the Team Heel podcast YouTube channel, we go live. But that's a little plug for the people out there. But anywho, this match itself, I'll be fucking real. To me, this match itself, it's redemption for The Undertaker. It's redemption. At the same time, I like how they're elevating Bray Wyatt to an extent. You think about it, right? Last year's Mania, the guy went up against John Cena. The top guy in the company, right? Whether we like it or not. And now he's going up against a legend in The Undertaker. Granted, you know what? The streak is no longer intact. Should it be intact? If it was last year, fuck yeah. If you would have told me last year that it would have been Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker and the streak's still alive, fuck yeah. Let's do it. And you could say, hell, maybe Bray should have been the one to end the streak. Do you think that way too, bro? Do you feel that Bray could have been the one to end the streak?
Yeah, definitely. I think if Wyatt was getting built up throughout the whole year instead of him just not doing anything after Cena, it would have been perfect. And Taker beating Brock Lesnar, it really would have been perfect. But now, the way you're built, like Taker already lost his Mania match to Lesnar, and it doesn't matter as much. And Wyatt, he's doing good and all in the promos, but I just don't feel that excitement.
I agree with you. I really do. At the same time, it's like this as well. Should Bray win this here as well? I mean, it would make sense because you're building him strong. You had him go over guys throughout the year, right? He had him beat Dean Ambrose. You had him beat Bryan. You made him strong in the Rumble up until the end where he got thrown out like a jobber. It would be silly to have Undertaker come in and beat him like that, which most likely might happen.
At the same time, they don't want Taker to probably lose 2 Mania matches in a row. That makes him look a lot weaker. So there's no winning here.
Exactly. It's a lose-lose situation. Yeah. It really is when you think about it. Here's the thing about it. As a fan, I'm gonna go with The Undertaker because again, you think of WrestleMania, you think of The Undertaker, but then again, the inner smark in me, even though I'm labeled as the anti-smark, that's my gimmick, the anti-smark. I'm gonna go with Bray here. At the same time.
It would be safer for Bray to win since now that the streak is done. I feel like WWE doesn't want to make Taker lose twice. If they do, then that's just Taker trying to put young guys over. But I think Taker is going to win this.
Then again, though, if you think about it too, WrestleMania 30, Taker, let's be real here, he looked like shit in the ring.
He did.
You can say too, oh, his age, he got a concussion and all that. Who's to say this year again he goes out there and he looks like shit again?
I mean, he won't be with a reckless guy like Bray Wyatt. I mean, Wyatt, he's not the best in the ring, but I don't think Wyatt's going to hurt him, that badly, to be honest. So, see what happens, honestly.
I agree. But then again, we never know. It's the beauty of WWE, right? It's the beauty of it. We think we know what's going to happen, but out of nowhere, they pull the rug from under you, right?
Yep. They always do audibles and shit.
Yeah. After this, we have the third match, which, again, this match right here, I can care less about. I really can care less about. AJ Lee and Paige in a tag team match against the Bella Twins. This right here is your typical piss break, cigarette break, your get some nachos break, whatever it may be. If you're watching Mania with friends on the network, this will be like your go get a beer, go, eat some wings, whatever it may be, whatever you do. This is that time for the break for this match. Then again, don't be surprised if they put this match like second to last or before the co-main event. That's what they normally do.
It's going to be after a really good match, probably after a big match. They always do that. It's probably going to be near the end of the show where no one's going to care, where people are just too excited for what happened the match before. That's what the Divas match's purpose is. If I had to pick someone, probably AJ Lee and Paige. Maybe the Bella Twins, but I don't care at this point. I'm just going to go with AJ Lee and Paige.
I'm going to go with the Bellas. I'm going to be against the green here. Okay?
I mean, that AJ and Paige are, the internet's favorites, so.
Indeed, yeah. But again, we don't know here. But again, this is that we don't give a fuck match. Let's be real here.
Much.
Then we have Rusev Machka versus John Cena for the U.S. title. Now, just like Bray Wyatt, I like the fact that here's a guy who came from NXT that they're elevating, right? And Rusev as a monster undefeated. But we all know why he's built this way, just so he can lose to the great John Cena. At the same time, watching Cena compete for a mid-card title at this stage of the game, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's a big match for Rusev.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, I would want Rusev to win. But at the same time, you already know that you're not going to have John Cena job 2 pay-per-views in a row, especially at WrestleMania.
Yeah. That's not going to happen. John Cena's definitely going to win this. He hasn't competed for that. I remember he won the U.S. title, WrestleMania 20? Against the Big Show at the Garden.
New York, yeah, and in the Garden.
So, it's 11 years later. He's competing again as the challenger. Obviously, he's a 15-time world champion by now, and he wasn't back then. Never held a single world title when he competed for the U.S. title. But, I don't know. Maybe this match will be good. Who knows? But yeah, John Cena's definitely winning this. Rusev, at least you get a good paycheck from this. And
hey, he bought a house. He bought a house.
Yeah, he bought the money from, to get that house for him and Lana.
Exactly. For anyone out there who thinks, oh, they're gonna bury him. You know what? Most likely, yeah. But you know what, though? If you're a pro wrestler, right? And you're in WWE, and you wrestle John Cena, the biggest guy in the company, that goes good in your resume. I'm sorry.
Even Finn Balor wanted to face John Cena.
Exactly. That tells you a lot right there.
No one else. No Daniel Bryan. No Dean Ambrose or whoever. He wants to face John Cena.
Exactly. But here I'm going to go with John Cena. Even though it'd be cool to see Rusev win. It really would be cool. But I doubt they're going to let it do it. They're not going to allow it. Let's be real here.
I don't care for Rusev that much, so I won't be butthurt if he loses. Bray Wyatt was a character that we all liked. I didn't like that he lost at all. The match was good, but I didn't like that Wyatt lost. Exactly. And Cena wins, I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
Now we have here the ladder match for the Intercontinental Champion. This will probably be the second match on the card.
Or probably the opener.
Yeah, how sad that would be, right? Looking at the guys that are in this match. You have Bad News Barrett, who's defending his championship, against R-Truth, against Dean Ambrose, against Luke Harper, against Dolph Ziggler, against Stardust, and against Daniel Bryan. How low has Daniel Bryan sunk? Last year, he went up against Evolution, won the championship, had his moment in New Orleans. Now, a year later, fast forward, he's competing for the mid-card title, and quite possibly the second match on the card.
It's really sad.
It's sad, and it's like, yo, really, how sad is this almost, you know? Here's my take with this match. This is going to be your Spot Fest match. This is going to be that Spot Fest match. Here's the thing about it, right? To me, this Intercontinental title, what they've been doing, tossing it around, you know, it's silly. All you need is that Harlem Globetrotters theme song, you know, you know what I mean? That's what you kind of need right now for this, right? I wish what they could do whenever they have these guys around, play that theme song in the arena, and they're tossing that belt around and shit. I mean, to an extent, listen, it makes sense for Bryan to win. So just so, you know, just put it this way, if Bryan does win here, okay, it's their way of saying, okay, look here, Smarks, you know, we didn't give you what you wanted, but hey, here's Daniel Bryan. He's leaving Mania with a championship. You know, he can be to WWE as far as the Intercontinental Champion is concerned, or Shinsuke Nakamura is to the IWGP Intercontinental Champion in New Japan. He can elevate that title, I do believe.
I don't think WWE would allow that.
I mean, to an extent. I mean, think about it though, right? You have Daniel Bryan having killer match defending the championship, right? Yeah. And I'll get to Wyatt in a little bit when we get to the main event. I'll get to that in a bit. But just think about it though, right?
Yeah, it definitely could work out, but I just don't believe in WWE booking Daniel Bryan right as the IC champ, because when he was the world champ, what the hell did they really do with him? Feuded with Kane. And then who knows what he was going to do after that.
He was booked like a bitch.
Yeah, that wasn't good. So I don't have faith in him being IC champion and doing, I mean, it'd be cool because, you know, former world champ winning the IC title. You could say, oh, that's a downgrade, but you know, sometimes there's nothing for the wrestler to do. Like, it's sad that Daniel Bryan's in this match because he deserves a featured match. At least against, even if it's against Sheamus, which we don't want to see, I'd rather have that because he will be featured. But no, he's throwing with a bunch of mid-card talent. They're all good. I'm not trying to disrespect them, but Daniel Bryan was in the fucking main event last year, and now he's with a bunch of mid-carders.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
And it's sad. As for picking a guy, I would pick Daniel Bryan. I think it would make sense, but I feel like they might give it to Dean Ambrose since, I don't know. He was the one who initially feuded with Bad News Barrett. They probably could have Barrett win since they've been losing all these matches.
Remember, to quote Solomonster, champs are chumps. You think about it, right? He made a valid point here. You know, Wade Barrett, since winning the Intercontinental Champion, he only won like, what, 2 matches?
Yeah, he's been losing every match.
He beat Sin Cara.
Sin Cara beat him.
He beat Sin Cara like in a rematch. Like,
yeah, he beat Sin Cara in a rematch, but everyone beat him. R-Truth, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan.
Hell, even Hornswoggle will probably beat him in the back. Who knows? Right?
Yeah, but Stardust in this match, you know, I'm very sad that we're not going to see Stardust versus Goldust at Mania.
We should have, but we're not.
Well, we're not. It's stupid. Dolph Ziggler probably should have been featured a little bit better too, not in this match. R-Truth is the highlight of this build-up, which is weird. So R-Truth I wouldn't be too mad if he won, you know, give him, you know, he's been jobbing, being a jobber for recently. Yeah. So it would be cool to see him win, but I'm gonna go with Dean Ambrose.
All right. I mean, to me, honestly, I would say have Bryan win it. I think he could, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? I had it in my brain, the word. he can legitimize once again the championship and all of that, but at the same time, we can't trust WWE's booking. But then again, I'll explain why I feel that way later on. I'll explain why I feel like, in a way, him winning it can legitimize the championship to an extent. Alright? But I'm gonna go with Bryan here. That's just me, of course. Yeah, I'm going with the farm animal. Right? Sorry, Chase, but I'm going with the farm animal here. Anywho, the next match, we're getting down to the final three. Okay? We have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. The second time they're doing this. Last year Cesaro won. This year itself, the people that are in it as we speak right now are The Miz, Curtis Axel, The Ryback, The Big Guy, Fandango, Adam Rose, Zack Ryder, Jack Swagger, Titus O'Neil, Darren Young, The Big Show, Kane, Eric Rowan, who was jobbed this past Monday on Raw against the fucking Big Show. Which was sad because a couple months ago they were feuding and fucking Rowan lifted him up. Damien Mizdow, Sin Cara, Goldust, Heath Slater, and Mark Henry. These are the guys that are in it right now as we speak.
Wow.
Now, mind you, they can throw a couple guys in there as well from NXT, whatever, right? At this point, it's like, I think who should win it, in all honesty, is Mizdow.
Yeah.
Mizdow should be the guy to come out here and win this. I think the storyline him at The Miz is going to finally reach his final point here at WrestleMania. Or if not, you know what? Have, Mizdow be back. I think he's still a stunt double, right? They're doing that whole thing. He's still a stunt double, whatever, or the agent now, whatever the fuck it is, right? And you know what? Miz is like, I had it, and he wins. And then they have the final match, in their first match, final match, at the following pay-per-view.
What they should have had was Mizdow versus Miz at WrestleMania. That
too. But then again, have them be the final two, right? Have them be the final two in this battle royal. And Miz tell Miz, alright, go over the top rope. Throw yourself, and then he doesn't do it. And then he throws Miz over the top rope. That's how I do it. But then again, that's me. That's how I look at it. But then again, who to say they have Big Show win this match, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I understand the Andre the Giant comparisons, but...
Yeah, apparently Big Show has like 10 years left in him, apparently. Which I find funny as hell.
Mark Henry could probably win, too. Yeah, this is a bunch of jobbers here, of course, but... everyone needs to get a Mania Day, It's all about that payday. It's good for... it's a good match because, everyone's involved with Mania because of this. Well, mostly everyone. But I feel like they should give it to Ryback because he's the only legit guy here that could probably win. I'd love to see Mizdow win too, but I don't see that happening. Curtis Axel Mania.
Running wild, baby.
They could pull a swerve.
Hey, Top Rope Tuesday, make a shirt. Axel Mania. I would definitely buy an Axel Mania shirt. Would you?
Pull a swerve. Yeah. The Miz could probably win too, believe it or not. So I'm gonna go with Ryback though. No way in hell is Zack Ryder winning that, by the way.
There you go. You have Ryback, I have Mizdow. Now we have the co-main event. What? Sting versus Triple H. Okay. This match to me is very, very weird. To the extent of the build-up pretty much is, hey, WWE beat WCW, and Triple H claims to be the one that beat that killed WCW, which I laugh every time he says it. I laugh, I really do. And here comes Sting, the guy WWE could have not signed for 14 years. Apparently he was out there in college. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Apparently they didn't know what TNA was, right? Apparently Sting for 14 years was gone, right? Doing community college. I don't know what the hell it was. But, we all know he was in TNA, but to WWE's eyes, he was gone for 14 years. Right? What can you do? It's WWE, the hell can you do?
It doesn't matter if they don't mention. I mean, why would they mention TNA anyway? It's competition, basically.
Yeah, exactly, to an extent.
Well, not competition, but they don't want to mention it. I feel like it's not worth it.
Yeah, exactly. But, when he debuted, it was a big deal. Everyone marked out, right? Sting debut Survivor Series, he did the Scorpion Death Drop to Triple H. Then a couple weeks after, he debuted on Raw. That was a big deal. Finally, he debuts on Raw.
Yep.
And then he debuts on a pay-per-view. WWE Fastlane, that's how they call it, right? And it was a big deal as well. Yet, this past Monday, he debuts on Raw. He makes a return to Raw, and he finally speaks. Even though, the week before that, they had some voiceover. It was terribly done. And now he finally speaks on Raw, after Raw, on the network.
The network barely said anything.
Yeah, he said he's going to be Triple H, and that's it. But he finally spoke, right? And that was a big deal.
It was.
And now it's the match. He's going to wrestle finally. Granted, yes, he's like, in his 50s or abouts. Will he wrestle in a t-shirt? Most likely, yeah. I'll say this, though, he looks better shape now than when he was in TNA.
I'm glad. I'm glad he's been working out, He looks a lot better.
Yeah. Not bad to be 52. Not bad to be 50. Okay. Shit. I wish I could look like that at 50. I hope I look like that at 50. But the point is, though, it's a big deal to the extent that, Sting's first match, he's finally going to have his moment at WrestleMania of all places, right? The thing is, it was against Triple H. I know a lot of us wanted to see Sting versus Undertaker. That's the match a lot of people wanted to see. Myself included to the extent.
Yeah.
However, in this match, it's one of those things where, Sting needs to win. Sting has to win, and if he does win, it's the end of the Authority.
Hopefully.
That's how I look at it right now.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if Randy Orton wins his match, if Sting wins his match, the Authority should be done. So
that should be like the stipulation. Hey, Sting should be like, all right, if I win, the Authority's no more. That should be the stipulation, something like that. And I wish they would have done that, but again, it's WWE booking, and what can you do, right?
They'll probably continue the storyline. But Sting and Triple H, I know a lot of people don't want to see it, but I know once Sting comes out, people are going to mark out anyway, and we'll get somewhat excited. I mean, it's not the match we wanted. I honestly think that Sting and Undertaker probably will be next year. That seems like they're going to build that one up to be a better Mania.
Yeah, here's what I think as well. Here's what I think, and I don't mean to cut you off, but here's what I think as well.
Sorry. Yeah.
You have Bray Wyatt beat Taker, right?
Yeah.
And the next day he comes out, I can't do it anymore. I don't have what it takes. I'm gonna hang them up. And then out of nowhere, Sting comes out. And they build up the match for next year, Mania. Like, just like Rock Cena. Once in a lifetime.
They'll build it up through Titantrons.
And then it's their final matchup. It's both their final matches at WrestleMania. That's how they both go out.
I think how I would do it. Appropriate. Yep. That's how they should do it.
And they both go in the Hall of Fame the year after.
Yeah. Sting definitely has to win this. If Triple H wins this, it wouldn't make any sense. Like, come on, Triple H. This is Sting's debut match. You gotta let him win. You can't just make him lose. It just doesn't make sense. Triple H, I understand. He doesn't like losing multiple actually, he didn't even lose at WrestleMania 29. It's not gonna hurt for him to lose back-to-back Manias. I
agree with that. But then again, hey, it's Triple H we're talking about here, right?
I mean, he lost against Taker twice. Yeah. Well, 3 times, but twice in a row.
Indeed. So, I'm gonna go with Sting here. I'm sure you are going with Sting as well, right? Now we get to the main event of the evening. The main event.
The main event, wow.
Oh, yeah. For the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I know it's a match that a lot of people are still skeptic about. They didn't want this match. It's not what they wanted. It's Brock Lesnar defending the championship against Roman Reigns, aka what our boy Chase Oliver would say, the Cockfist.
Cockfist.
Cockfist, baby. Woohoo!
Saw his new shirt. I can, I will.
I can, I will, I come. That should be the logo. That should be the sign. I think Top Rope Tuesday, I think they did this shirt. It's kind of a spin-off of Nakamura. Nakamura had this shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees. The King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. They made a shirt. I think it's a parody shirt. King of Making Roman Reigns Strong Style. They made it. It's funny as hell. It's hilarious, but that's around the point. All right. Anywho, this match. I'll be real. Is the match I want to see? No. I know a lot of people are very, very skeptic about this match. Like, oh my God, I'm not watching Mania because of this match. Pretty much a lot of people that I know that cancel their Mania trips and all that, they're not going because of this match in particular. This is the reason, which I think is stupid as fuck, because I know regardless, they're still going to watch WrestleMania. You know? It's sad in the fact that this upcoming Monday on Raw, next week, if you will, on the Go Home show, is the first time that Roman Reigns and Brock are going to be face to face in the ring. I know people will say, oh, what about that time the night after Rumble where they had their one-on-one confrontation? Yeah, but that was in a studio and there was no people around. You notice, right, throughout this whole WrestleMania build-up, you think about WrestleMania main events in the past, there was a build-up amongst two guys in the ring, either some guy hit someone with their finisher or something like that, right? You have not seen that for Roman and Brock.
Oh, and I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, Lesnar's barely there, because they were both in the same building and they still didn't do anything.
Exactly. I don't want to hear that excuse either. I don't. That's WWE's stupid booking. It is. Completely their stupid
fucking
booking.
Wait till the last week till they have a
I'll be damned if it's a contract signing. How stupid would that be by this company? Let's give them a contract signing, guy. Let's let them sign the contract. Right.
The match is set, basically.
Exactly. You know, now, granted, if this would have been weeks ago, then fine, I'll let it be. But it's it shows you that WWE has no faith in Roman Reigns. Now, there's been reports going around, especially today I read this report, that there's talk of having Brock retain the championship. Because there's also speculation, hey, is Brock going to leave? Is he going to stay? Apparently, he probably did sign a new deal with WWE.
Yeah.
Because I think the deal was he wants to also do UFC, MMA, for all you casual fans out there that only think that UFC is a sport. I find it hilarious, but that's awesome. That, of course. Oh, it's a sport, yeah. I watch UFC. I want to go out there and do you. No, you don't, motherfucker. You watch MMA, but that's around the point. The thing is, apparently they reached a deal, or they're going to reach a deal, whatever it may be. And you think about it too, you wouldn't have Paul Heyman mention UFC in a promo, right? Like if David already signed the deal, right? But, the thing is, now if Brock does retain, because again, that's the play, because apparently WWE, they're realizing that, hey, Roman Reigns is not getting the reaction from the crowd that they wanted. They were expecting Roman Reigns to be the next John Cena. They were expecting Roman Reigns to get this massive crowd reaction. Yeah, Roman. No, they're chanting ramen noodles. Ramen. But they're not. What people want is Daniel Bryan. That's what the fuckers want. They want the farm animal in the main event. You know what I mean?
Well, not all of them now. Recently, he's been kind of, crowd reaction for Daniel Bryan's been a little bit,
because WWE's
cooled down a little bit. They're killing it a little bit, yep.
They already killed him.
I don't think they completely killed him.
Dude, you have the crowd call him turd.
Yeah.
Off the air on SmackDown. You don't hear the same, yes! You don't hear the same level that you heard last year. It's completely dead. Put it this way, even if he wins the championship again, that same level is down. He's still a killed guy already. I'm sorry. I understand a lot of you smarks, you want Daniel Bryan to be the guy, but unfortunately, WWE's killed him.
Yeah, WWE never had faith in this guy. If it wasn't for you guys, I was saying you shouldn't have. I'm glad that you guys, rallied against WWE, refusing to see Batista versus Randy Orton in the main event. I'm glad you guys did that. It's not going to work this year. They're going to stick with their guns. Maybe they'll change the winner, but they're going to keep the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And maybe Lesnar should retain, because Reigns, he's obviously not ready, but just have Lesnar retain. I think that's what they should do, whether he leaves or not.
Exactly. Now, again, here's my take as well. Now, here's what I'm saying. When I said earlier, hey, why Bryan would legitimize the Intercontinental Championship? Because, like I said earlier, their plan is have Brock retain. Yeah, Brock's gonna go away. In the meantime, they're gonna try to, elevate the U.S. Intercontinental title.
Really?
Yeah. While Brock is gone. Apparently that's what I've read. That's their focus. They want to elevate these championships. What happened when Brock was
gone last, after SummerSlam?
Okay, you're going to elevate your title around Bad News Barrett? That's the guy you really...
Ziggler had the belt at the time when Lesnar was gone.
Yeah, but the crowd don't want Ziggler. They want Daniel Bryan, right?
And John Cena.
Oh, why not, right? John Cena. Maybe a unification match somewhere down the line. Now,
do that.
Here's what I see as well. This is me, I guess, my fantasy booking now, okay? For a fact they want these people in Levi Stadium and Santa Clara to go home happy or go back to their hotels happy, right?
Yeah.
Now the speculation is that, hey, Brock's leaving, right? Brock's leaving. He's not coming back, whatever, right? UFC. Now, yes, it would be quite, what's the word I'm looking for? It's, I guess, obvious. It would be obvious for Seth to come out and cash in, right? If Roman does win or Brock wins, but let's assume here that Randy once again beats the fuck out of Rollins, right? Let's assume so. Okay.
Yeah.
So Brock retains. Paul gets on the mic. There's no man that can beat Brock Lesnar, and we're leaving. We're going to Dana White. We're gonna put the championship in Dana's office, whatever, right? What do you have to do? Bring out the farm animal.
Out comes John Cena.
Oh, him too? Him too, or out comes Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
Banged up and all you want, have him come out. That is if Bryan doesn't win the Intercontinental Championship.
What if he does?
Then forget about it.
Unifies both of the time.
Nah, then you forget about it. Then you act like nothing happened. But in order for this to work, Bryan should not win. Okay, you have Bryan come out, face Brock, and beat him.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, and it's over. And that's how you have these fuckers going home happy. Or back Again, you want, or if not, you have Seth cash in, but that's obvious pretty much, right?
I think they should do it anyway. Have Lesnar retain and have Roman Reigns beat the fuck out of Brock Lesnar.
You think about it, right? Roman Reigns getting booed each week. He's getting booed. It's like Brock is supposed to be the heel, but fuck, he's going in as a fucking hero.
He's going as the face. Actually, they're both gonna get booed, I think.
Nah, dude. Remember, we were there, dude, for 29. We know how that crowd is. We know how that crowd is.
They'll boo it, but they won't boo Lesnar completely. But they're gonna boo the match.
They should be thankful that it's outdoors. You should be thankful for that.
Why? Because you would hear the crowd noise more if it was indoors?
Yeah, it goes right up now, because it goes right up.
Yeah. That's sad. Like, why? You would think, this is in a new stadium, in the Santa Clara, San Francisco area. You would want a good Mania to show a good first impression, but they don't give a fuck.
It's like for them right now, yeah, fuck this Mania, let's get to 32.
Like, this cause it's Dallas, cause it's big ass stadium, you could break the record. It's Jerry Jones, fuck that shit.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much obvious, right?
Yeah, that's the main reason why they want it to be good. It's Cowboy Stadium, big stadium.
Now again, this is the card for now. Obviously, the card could change from here to WrestleMania. They could add a match, the tag title, right? They could do a fatal 4-way.
Where's the tag title?
It's not in here yet, but is it though? Is that a confirmed match?
It's gonna be added in probably.
Okay, this could be probably the pre-show match. The Matadores versus. I know it's sad. We're ending this video with the fucking tag titles, right? That's how sad it is, but whatever.
Because I forgot about that.
We forgot about it. Fuck it. It could be the fucking pre-show match. The Matadores versus Kid Zorro versus the Uso, but then again, one of them is hurt.
So hurt, right? I don't even think they'll be able to compete.
The New Day, whatever, 3-way, whatever, or the Ascension. Add the Ascension in. You gotta have Kid Zorro in. I
think some kid's gonna win. All those tag teams suck.
So there you go. The the less you talk about that, the better. Okay.
Oh, but it's sad because the pre-show match was the tag team titles last year.
Exactly. Exactly, dude. But that's that, guys. WrestleMania coming up 2 weeks from now, March 29th on the WWE Network for $9.99, right?
Probably we will be worth $10.
Yeah, we're going to be reviewing WrestleMania 31. 30 minutes after the show goes off the air on the network, we'll do a live stream review on this channel. We'll take live calls and all that fun stuff. It'll be myself, NonLegitWrestling, as I'm seeing right now on the screen. You guys can't see him, but you can see his picture. You can, all that. We'll be joined most likely by OK Fabe, who's finally back. I was a guest on the OK Fabe Random Wrestling Podcast. It should be up sometime this week. Something you guys do not want to miss. We'll probably be joined by Chase Oliver 68, and most likely also be joined by the Unigamer 661. But who knows, guys? You never know who you're gonna get on these reviews, who's gonna join, and all that fun stuff. But anywho, Knowledge of Wrestling, this has been a blast.
Yep.
Every good thing must come to an end, unfortunately.
That's come to an end, right?
Todo tiene su final, just like Hector Lavoe would say. But anywho, you can follow me on Twitter, @HeelSteven. Hit the subscribe button down below. Hit this video with a like. And share this throughout all your social media. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+. Share this on multiple Facebook pages that are wrestling related. Drop your comments down below with your thoughts on WrestleMania 31. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? Knowledge of Wrestling. Take it away. The floor is yours. Plug your shit. Kick it, cuz.
Yeah, just quickly, follow me on Twitter @HamWalter, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/KnowledgeWrestling. Maybe I'll upload a video since Mania season. I don't know what, but yeah, maybe some video.
Maybe an NF March Madness, who knows? I know. No. You're busy with school, and school comes first, cuz. School comes first.
That's not even my excuse either, because even when I was on break, and I'm on break right now, still didn't make videos. I
think what it is, too, because wrestling's been that dull.
Yeah, it's hard to talk about anything.
Exactly. I know you're not into indies, you're not into that, even though you go to Ring of Honor shows.
What am I going to upload, even if I was watching indies? What, Lucha Underground reviews?
Yeah, you never know, dude. You can do that too. But again, it is what it is, dude. No one forces you to do what you want to do at the end of the day. You can check us out this Friday on the T-Mail Podcast. We go live every Friday at 11:30 p.m. on the T-Mail Podcast YouTube channel. We'll take live calls. We shoot the shit. Just like we did today, but on a live stream. With OK Fabe and Chase Oliver 68. Yeah, guys. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I'm HeelSteven.
I'm Knowledge at Wrestling.
And we'll catch you all later in the next video.